Hi, today we're going to look at some properties of addition. Now, Professor Know-It-All here is going to help us a little bit at the beginning here. First, we have the commutative property of addition. Let's say that we have two numbers represented by A and B. We can go A plus B and B plus A, and we'll get the same answer. So let's look at a specific example here. 6 plus 5. Now let's take the 6 and the 5 and switch it around and add them together, and you'll see that both sides equal 11. This is the commutative property of addition. Let's see what another property here is. Professor, I want you to raise the sign on this one here. The associative property of addition. Let's say that we have three numbers this time represented by A, B, and C. It says we can group them differently and still come up with the same sum. So here's a specific example. 2 plus 3 plus 4 on both sides. Let's group the 2 and the 3 on the left hand side, the 3 and the 4 on the right hand side, and so we should get 5 plus 4 on the left hand side and 2 plus 7 on the right hand side, and so we have 9 equals 9. Now here we're going to be a little dramatic here and drop a number into the little green box. This is an example of the commutative property of addition. 15 plus 4 equals 4 plus 15. 19 on both sides. This one here we got fractions. So we're going to drop a 3 and a 4th into the green box there. Now 1/2 is the same as 2/4. So when we add our fractions together on the left hand side, we should get 7 and 3/4, and the same goes for the right hand side. There we get 7 and 3/4. So this is the commutative property of addition. Now here's another example of the associative property. Now it looks like if we put a 4 in the green box that both sides will be equal. So we're going to group the 7 and the 9 on the left hand side and the 9 and the 4 on the right hand side. So if we 7 plus 9 is 16, and then plus 4, and then on the right hand side 9 plus 4 is 13, so we get 7 plus 13, and both sides should equal 20. So let's see what our next example is. Again, we have the associative property. So we'll drop looks like a 15 into the green box. On the left hand side we're grouping 15 and 8 together, and on the right hand side the 12 and the 15 together. So when we work this out, we get 12 plus 23 equals 27 plus 8, and again both sides are equal. Now let's see which property we get represented here. Oh, associative property. So let's drop a 1.5 into the little green box here. Now remember to line up your decimal points when you add decimal numbers together. So on the left hand side we're grouping 3.2 plus 7.6, and on the right hand side 7.6 plus 1.5. So that gives us on the left hand side 10.8 plus 1.5, and on the right hand side 3.2 plus 9.1, and you'll get 12.3 on both sides. So our last example involves fractions. So if we drop a 1/3 into the little green box on the left hand side, both sides will be equal. Now on the right hand side we've got 1/6 plus 2/3 grouped together. Now 2/3 is the same as 4/6, so that in the parentheses will be 5/6, and on the left hand side we're grouping 1/3 and 1/6 together. So 1/3 is the same as 2/6, and so 2/6 plus 1/6 is 3/6. So we get 3/6 plus 2/3 equals 1/3 plus 5/6. Now the 2/3 is the same as 4/6, so we're going to get 7/6 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side 1/3 is the same as 2/6, so we'll get 7/6 on that side. Thank you.